Alrighty, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XVI, and happy 4th of July. I think we're potentially going out with the family later, but this morning we're not doing anything, so here we are, ready to play some more Final Fantasy XVI. I think we have a side quest to do. In Northreach. I probably should have looked at the map. Oh, it's right here.
Let's hope the draper has Hortense's cloth.
Yes. The important cloth.
Might I interest you in some swansdown? Perhaps some seersucker or herringbone?
The heck is a seersucker?
2 bolts, already paid for in full.
Apologies, my lord, but your items aren't here. They were due to arrive on a caravan from Boklad, but there's been little traffic on the road these past few days. My mother thinks it might be bandits, but she always thinks it's bandits.
It usually is. So I assume the caravan will be coming from the south.
Yes, hopefully carrying all manner of spice and sundries.
Oh, don't tell me it's literally like right
You
there.
aren't thinking of...
Going to find it. That's exactly what I'm thinking.
Oh, well then, be safe.
How much you want to bet? Okay. It's not that close, but it's pretty close. Just a short walk away. Oh, dude, visiting the fire station is so dope when you're a kid. That's always like the best trip. And there it is. Though it doesn't look like bandits.
That damn bird's a menace.
She meant nothing by it, I swear.
Oh my god, it's this guy. Wait, no. Can't be the same guy. That guy got killed, but he looks similar.
Who's gonna buy my wares now? State your animals left them in.
But they hardly damaged us all.
Is there something wrong?
If you're a bandit come to steal my stuff, you're gonna be sorely disappointed. And all thanks to this fool.
But it was
This
you
guy.
who stepped into my path.
If you're stealing my
Only after
stuff.
that featherbrain trampled me. I demand recompense, be it in coin or the items you carry. Refuse, and I shall report you to the garrison and see you hanged.
These goods are expected in Northreach. I mean, they're not mine to give away.
You wouldn't happen to be on your way from Boklad, would you?
I am, but did someone from the market send you? Please, you have to help me. I can pay whatever you ask.
So the fool has protection.
Just pay him.
Coin, too. Sorry, friend, but we'll be the ones taking it. Oi! Killer! It's time to collect!
Kila. What? Wait, he sounded kind of from down under there for a minute. Kila.
I told you not to call me that. And we'd have already collected if you hadn't insisted we'd put on this little act.
Bandits!
As I told one of your customers, it usually is. Let's get this over with.
I'll deal with
His name's actually Killer.
You take the handsome one, Killer.
Stop calling me that.
My name is Craig. I think it's actually a bit better to get a couple hits in before you Garuda pull, because you get quite a long time to do it. Starting to, like, if we're really trying to min-max, you could probably get in like an ability and then Garuda pull instead of just doing it right away, since you get such a long time to do it. Yo, live stream with the 16 gifted subs. Holy cow, thank you so much, man. Don't expect it, but always appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Get this 4th of July celebration up to a banging start. Thank you, man.
All right. You made your point. Killer my ass.
Did he hurt you?
No, thankfully. He seemed intent on letting the bandit do his dirty work for him, and he would have succeeded had the Great Lender not sent you. My shipment is safe, and my livelihood with it. You must allow me to reward you.
We can speak of that once you're safe in Northreach. I'll accompany you there.
How's it going, Endless?
So you and my mother were right. It is always bandits.
And were it not for the kindness of our free sword here, you'd be buying your order back from them at twice the price. Now, if you don't mind, I have a pressing appointment at the Vale before my return to Boklad. Farewell.
Oh, I almost forgot. I suppose you'll be wanting your linen. You'll be happy to know both bolts arrived safely along with the rest of the delivery. I've also added a few extra lengths of our finest fabrics to the bundle. Free of charge.
Are you sure?
Is it
My
me,
mother would
or
insist. It's the least we can do.
does
for the man
Clive
who
like
saved
smile
our
more
shipment.
lately?
That's that done then. Now it's back to Hortense with her cloth.
Like, I don't know if it's on purpose or if it just so happens, but I swear he smiles more in cutscenes. That'd be cool if that was just the little ad they did. Also, we just did all that just so this little girl can have some clothes.
Clive, sorry again for sending you all that way. But you did get my order, didn't you?
Don't worry. I have it. I believe this will more than satisfy your needs.
Let's see here. One bolt of red, one bolt of blue. What's this? I don't recall ordering any silk or velvet, or... Is this gold work? Krieger's ghost. If that devilet of a draper expects me to pay for these...
You needn't worry on that score, Hortense. They were a gift. For services rendered. I can always return them if you like.
Oh, no. Oh, there's no need to be hasty now, Clive. I'm sure I can put all three to good use. Speaking of which one's most to your liking?
I don't know.
Oh god, is this... Am I picking a dress for later or something?
This one, I suppose.
I've a mind to give a piece to Jill.
I was gonna make a joke. I was gonna say, like, what, is Jill gonna show up in a special dress now? And then she immediately says, I have a mind to give one to Jill. Oh no.
I know needlecraft
What
was
have I
amongst
done?
her lessons at the castle.
Her lessons? Oh, that's right. The two of you were raised together in Rosalith, weren't you?
Not quite together, but when my father put down the uprising in the Northern Territories, Jill was taken as a ward to ensure that her father, the Silvermane, would keep the peace.
She's an honest-to-goodness princess then, isn't she? I could tell, you know. Some people just have that air about them. Not many round here, mind. I'd offered to sew her something that might better suit her station. But she'd most likely turn me down, as she always does. Tell me not to waste the fabric when it's better used on the children.
Don't take it the wrong way. She certainly seems to be attached to the last outfit you made her.
Oh, sometimes I think she never takes it off.
Is that a joke?
Or perhaps she'll make something for herself with your gift. Either way, I'm sure she won't turn it down.
We'll see, I suppose.
Is that a joke? Because we never take our clothes off because it's a RPG. It's kind of funny.
Lady Hortense said she'd give us our dresses soon. Said they'd be made of linen.
Yeah. And I need to keep the nose to the grindstone too, because I need to finish the game before I go on vacation. I mean, I don't need to, but I'd like to. I'd hate to get, like, really close to the end and then be gone for a week. If that does happen, though, no big deal. But my goal is to finish it before I leave so that when I come back we can start doing post-game or whatever we decide to do. Mr. Moogle, I got your shirt on. I got your shirt on today, even though you don't save the game for us anymore. I think that's everything.
I've done what I can, but the rest is up to you. You need to start taking better care of yourself.
Understood. And thank you.
Any reason we just barged in while she's getting dressed? Oh, I guess we're not actually all the way in yet.
Spread. Make sure she rests.
Wow, she put that on fast.
You can tell me, you know. I'll understand.
I can bear it.
But you shouldn't have to. Not anymore.
This isn't just your struggle, Clive. It's ours. And when we see how hard you fight, it inspires us to do the same. Or would you rather we left you to save the world all on your own?
No. That's not... Ignore me.
Huh.
Clive, where are you?
Wow, it's like the
In
third
here.
time.
What's wrong?
Rosaria's under attack.
What?
What? Thought Rosaria was gone.
This
Are we
isn't
talking
the
about
Dalmekian
the...
army we're talking about. It's the men of the Rock from Drake's Fang. Hugo Kupka's private guard. There is in hell in Rosalith, trying to batter down the castle gates.
Wait, so this whole time I thought Rosalia was gone. I wonder if... Wow.
Looking for me.
Let's keep hearing.
Seems that way. Reckon old Hugo has finally worked out who Sid really is.
Then this is just another trap.
Ah, it's a trap, all right. The daddy of all fucking traps.
I'm going to Rosalith.
You're not serious. That's exactly what he wants you to do, Clive.
Look, I don't know why Kupka harbors such a grudge against Sid. But as long as it's left to fester, our world will never know peace. He has dragged the rest of Storm into this pointless war just to find me. Besides which, I am not about to stand and watch while my home gets ground into the dirt. Hugo Kupka must die.
I've lost enough friends to that man already. I don't want to lose any more. So let's go and kill the bastard.
I'm coming too. After all, we're in this together.
All right.
Man, I cannot...
I should probably speak to Otto before leaving. We need to know what we're getting ourselves into.
I can't get over like how refreshing it is to have this female character that actually like sticks around, and the male characters aren't just like, it's too dangerous every 2 seconds, you know? Like the scene before this, where she was like, we need to do it together, or it seemed like he wanted to say like, maybe you should rest or something, and then he was just like, nah, ignore me. So like he gets it. And then that scene as well. But even from before too, like he allows her to enact her mission. Like he doesn't just, it's too dangerous. Like I said yesterday, like I'm so sick of the trope of like, it's too dangerous, and then the girl like proves herself, and then they're like, oh wow, it's not too dangerous. You know, and it really wouldn't fit here given she's Shiva's dominant and we know how powerful she is. Like if they had tried to pull that here, it would have been really stupid. So I'm really glad they didn't.
We must be ready to leave for Rosalith at a moment's notice.
Don't worry. Everyone's prepared.
Gov gave you the news then? We're leaving for Rosalith. But not before I know exactly what's going on. What have we heard?
All sorts. Nobody was expecting the Delmex to open up a new front against the Empire, least of all our friends in the provinces. Reports have been rolling in from all over the place, with no two saying the same thing. I've been passing them on to Vivian, in the hope she can make sense of them. If you're set on going, you'll want to talk to her.
Understood.
So I guess when the Empire took over Rosalith, they just kept the name and like the people there, but there's no one running it because it's just run under the Empire. That makes sense. This whole time I thought they just left it as a smoldering pile, but I guess they rebuilt it. They may have mentioned that at some point and I just missed it, or I forgot it.
Ah, if it isn't my favorite pupil. Let's see now, where did we leave? Well,
How's
this
it going,
is
Mav?
a surprise. My lectures are rarely so well attended.
You know what they say? A little knowledge, can't hurt?
We're going to Rosalith to deal with Kupka. What's the situation there?
Whoa there, Lord Rossfield. I'm sure you're champing at the bit to return to your roost. But to fully understand the present situation, one must first understand how it came to be.
Teach me, teacher. I gotta say, like, every time I want to know something, the game immediately tells me. Like, the timing is so good. It feels it. What was it what was it yesterday? Oh, I was like, I feel like they're building up to something with Jill, and then the second I said that, Jill, like, had a big speech. It feels like all the time as soon as I want to know something, the game is like, here it is. And I think it's just really good writing.
Let us begin with the story of Hugo Kupka, or the permanent economic advisor to the Dalmekian government, to give him his formal title. In a republic founded on commerce, there could hardly be a more influential position. It has granted him both extraordinary wealth and extraordinary power. Not that he ever wanted for the latter. Being Titan's dominant, he is also Dalmekia's last line of defense, a fact he has used to his considerable advantage. Why, he was even able to pry Drake's Fang, one of the pillars of the Republic, from Parliament's grip. And he was quick to buy the loyalty of the Fang's protectors. Today they are his faithful creatures, a private army in all but name. The self-same army that marches upon Rosarian soil as we speak. By which I mean Imperial soil, not that you need reminding of the fact. Suffice it to say, the Empire's attentions are elsewhere at present, deadlocked as it is with Dalmekia over its occupation of the Crystalline Dominion, where its legions are now gathered. Scarcely a handful of garrisons remain to secure its western provinces, and half of them left after the fall of Drake's Breath. With the threat of the Ironblood thus diminished, they had little cause to fear a maritime invasion. And so today, only a token force guards the former duchy's shores, as Kupka was quick to descry. He landed his troops on the Rosarian coast without encountering so much as a single ship. All for you, Clive. He wants your head. And so he and his men advance upon Rosalith, not to capture the province, but to draw you out.
The Empire doesn't even care about it anymore, so we could just take it.
You said Kupka's forces sailed up the coast. What of Port Isolde then? Is the city safe? Quite, according to the Guardians of the Flame. The Dalmekian fleet floated by without incident, but not without remark. When they learned Kupka's forces were making for Rosalith, our friends were quick to begin arranging the exodus of her citizens. And so the stage will soon be set for your heroic homecoming. Alas, it will be a more trying task to enter the capital than it was to leave it. Hugo's men hold Buet Bridge, despite the Imperials' repeated attempts to wrest it back from their grasp. And they were careful not to repeat the Empire's mistake in neglecting their coastal defenses. The seas around Rosalith are firmly under Dalmekian control. So tell me, pupil mine, what do you believe to be the best route to Rosalith?
The north. We cross the northern border near Phoenix Gate, then take the road through Stillwind down to the capital. Hardly the quickest route, but at least we won't be spotted.
A little local knowledge goes a long way, and so must you.
We'd best get a move on then.
Oh, will you be going too?
Aye. I've been waiting a long time to give that fucker a taste of his own medicine. I would have missed this for the world.
All right. We should be on our way.
Lead on.
I don't think you're going to be able to do much against him, but hey. So... I guess here we go. Looks like things are going well.
the castle gates at once.
Hugo and his men have been busy. They've already breached the castle's outer wall. The Imperials are holding the ground for now, but it's only a matter of time before the keep falls. Those fuckers really went to town on this place. Almost like they want to wipe it off the map.
Just a means to an end.
All this for one man? They didn't have to go so far.
If you keep your wits about you, I reckon you can make it up to the castle without raising the alarm. I'll sniff out any townsfolk who haven't escaped yet and send them on their way.
Be careful.
Likewise. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
I thought I was ready for this, but...
I know. It's like a nightmare. This was our home. Come on, Clive. We have to keep going.
Where's he been hiding?
This isn't an invasion. It's a massacre.
He'll stop at nothing, Clive. Nothing.
I was kind of wondering how they know that he wants Clive. Like when they first met in Clive's office, he said like all he wants to do is kill Sid. But like how did he know that? I wonder if he like if just some time passed and like everyone just kind of knew, like he made that aware. I don't know. It's not like we have Facebook for him to post, man, I hate Sid, I want to kill him. Like how, like, you know, how would he figure it out? I mean, I guess they probably have spies or something, or I don't remember. I remember he saw I don't remember. I remember the cutscene, but I don't remember exactly what it was, like how he found out. But somehow he found out that Sid killed Benedicta. I don't remember how, but somehow he did. But I'm guessing they just, some time passed and they just gathered intel and figured out that Kupka wants Sid dead, and then they just inferred that that would be why you attack Rosalith. But it seemed like they just knew, where I feel like it's more of a inference, but they just knew, like, this is definitely a trap. I guess they're just smart.
Why do this?
Clive, we can get through here.
Yeah, because I remember him yelling out, Sid! Protect. When engaging protected targets, avoid using your sword and instead employ magic to quickly and efficiently dispel the barrier.
Murderers!
Oh yeah, you can't even hit them. Yeah, that's cool. Something different. I'm not really dispelling it though. Can I use an ability? Oh, okay, abilities. Break it pretty fast. Maybe that's what they meant by magic. Because, like, my regular magic casts weren't doing much. Yeah, I remember that now.
I yield!
Look what we have here.
Gentlemen!
Not sure we really needed that cutscene, but... But how would you know that they're gentlemen? True. I just don't know how I feel about the fact that there seems to be a cutscene between like every fight sometimes.
Out of our way.
Like this game really likes its cutscenes. Somebody had said the game is like 80% cutscenes, and they're not wrong. Which is fine if they're all warranted, but I don't know if every cutscene is really warranted. Sometimes it's just like, there's some more enemies, fight them. Kablam! Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't really mind it, but at the same time, one thing about Final Fantasy is like exploring dungeons full of monsters. And I feel like we never really get that feeling because we're constantly like watching cutscenes, you know what I mean? Like it would be nice to just have one area where it's like from start to finish just fighting enemies and getting loot. I think the only thing that was kind of close to that was that Phoenix Gate dungeon where like there was a good 30 minutes of just going deeper and deeper and killing more and more enemies.
Come on, take him!
But obviously they were going for a different feel here. It's more cinematic in general. I'm dead. Nice smoke screen. Okay, I just saw like a lot of lag. Like, game just straight up dropped to 20 FPS for a second. Feels like it's getting worse the longer I play. Maybe that's why some of you guys were talking about it and I was like, I don't really see it. Maybe it just gets worse the further you get in. Or I'm just blind. Or both. Oh, for sure. 100%. I mean, I was gonna say that yesterday. You know, they really were going for... I mean, not just in, like, the amount of cutscenes either, but the camera work and stuff. It really is trying to be an interactive Netflix movie. That was a cool combo. I popped him up into the air and did a ravage at the same time. Yeah, I'm really just loving the music more and more. There was that one moment yesterday where it felt like the music didn't really fit.
It ends there.
But other than that, it's been stellar. And I love their use of piano. Throughout the whole soundtrack, it's continued to use the piano in different ways and kind of has evolved over the course of the game. It's really good. Pile drive. I don't think I use pile drive, do I? Oh, I do. I actually like pile drive. But damage is not really what I use it for.
He's here. Remember, get him. We take him alive.
Yeah, the thing with piano, and I mean, I'm no expert, but the thing with piano is developing the piano over the course of the soundtrack and not necessarily just throwing it in. When you have a piano, it needs to be the lead and it needs to develop with the music. You kind of use it to move the soundtrack along. When it evolves, the rest of the music evolves around it. And that's like very well done so far in the soundtrack.
All yours, Torgal.
Ow.
Fire and flame. You're finished.
Oh, hello. Cutscene, but I leveled up during the cutscene.
Set her loose.
Fluffy.
They have a curl.
I really like how the curls are like scary in this game.
Attack. Ready?
Like in all the other games, they're just kind of a random encounter. But in this game, it's like, oh, they have a curl. Like, it's like a big deal, you know? Also, this thing is terrifying. It's like a curl with augments. The heck? It's the coolest looking curl I've ever seen. I don't know if I can call it a curl. I'm too used to calling them corals. Ba, 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 ba.
It's building up to something.
We need to stop it. Whatever it takes.
Oh, he can zap ya. So I don't know if this is health damage or stagger damage. I guess it's just health damage. So here's where having extra damage would be helpful.
It's down.
Then let's make this.
I was saying before, like, stagger damage seems so much more important, but for those attacks, you need just straight damage. Does this hurt the cap? No, he's fine.
Too slow. Let's try. Enough.
Enough, he said. I got a whisker. Yeah, he's fine. Don't worry about it.
Jill!
We meet at last, Sid.
Wow, you blew it.
Or should I say, Lord Rosfield? I've been looking for you for a very long time.
Let her go, Kuka.
I'm so glad you accepted my invitation. I went to some trouble with the decorations. Do you like what I've done with the place?
Bastard.
Such a pity your predecessor couldn't join us. But I am sure you will prove compelling company. Be still, little snowflake. I would not have you melt before your starring moment.
Fuck.
Now, on to the festivities.
He's like, whoa, I wasn't prepared for that. Could have warned me. Torgal gonna save the day for like the 9th time. At least he picked up my sword for me.
That's just great, that is. I suppose it's up to me then.
Or Gav is gonna save the day. I know that little tiny nod, and Torgal was like, "I got you." Log.
Headsman!
Special log. Okay, you are not telling me.
Where do you want me?
You are not telling me that they're just gonna like behead them now.
Bring the prisoner!
Yes, no more than she deserves for getting into bed with an outlaw.
We should get into mine.
Lord Kupka commands your presence. You're to bear witness to the girl's execution.
Such a waste.
Oh yeah.
Gav.
Gav time.
Shh.
Crystal fetters are a bastard to open, just so you know. Don't worry, I'll have them off before you can blink.
Where's Jill?
In the courtyard.
Shit. We have to hurry.
The Imperials have sounded the retreat and cleared out of the castle, but the place is still swarming with Kupka's men.
Leave them to me.
I'll make my way up top and circle round the back. Quick as you like, eh?
What?
Nearly forgot.
Hold on, Jill. I'm coming.
He's like, man, this sword is lame. What happened to my cool sword?
I have to get to the courtyard.
Okay, I know it's just stereotypical movie plot holes, but like, come on. He's gonna put him in the chains and put him in here and then take him out and kill him? Like, what was the point? You just killed him before, like, it's kind of silly. And also, it felt way too easy. They just kind of like walked up to Jill and were just like, we got her. Like, she didn't. How did she not notice? Like, they're both like trained assassin killers, and somehow that entire group of guys just like snuck up behind her and were just like, got her. Like, a bit silly, but you know, you expect one or two of those in a story like this. But yeah, that was really silly. They couldn't come up with a better way for Jill to get captured, so they were just like, oh, she was distracted by the kitty.
Don't you let her die.
Didn't notice the 9-foot mountain man behind her, yeah. No, this is silly. Why didn't they just kill her before? They needed the special log, I guess.
I hope you've got a plan, Clive, because we are fucked if you don't.
Oh my god. Dude, Torgal is so great. Wait, he's not even there yet. This doesn't make any sense.
It's a bloody wolf!
Even Clive's confused. Oh my god, he looks amazing.
Jill, can you stand?
I thought those were hard to get off. Okay, you're I'm sorry. This scene is so stupid. First of all, the whole point was to kill her in front of Clive. So why were they about to kill her? Clive wasn't there yet. Second of all, I thought those were hard to get off, and then he literally was just like, boop, and they came off. Like, this whole scene is super half-baked. Like, what in the world? They just needed some kind of way to fight the dude, so they just, like, threw this... Must have taken them 2 seconds to come up with this.
Come, Lord Rossfield. Don't tell me you tire of my entertainment.
At least the Torgal part was cool, though. And the Gav part was cool.
Yes. Perhaps it is time we served the main repast. I trust you are hungry!
Okay, Torgal, though, what the heck?
Much obliged.
Stay close.
Where'd you get that from?
We're getting out of here.
Thank
you.
This scene is so goofy. This me.
Everyone, with me. That includes you, Torgal.
Oh, what? That didn't dodge that. Oh, he's mad. Oh, he's mad. Oh, he's mad. I'll check this out. I have to do all the damage. $35,000 damage.
Can you still fight?
I can try.
This one.
Uh-oh. He's mad. Oh, I got hit by that other dude, so I couldn't dodge. Hey, look at Torgal. Blasting people.
Still breathing, are you? Excellent. Then Lord Kupka's reward shall be ours.
I'm still blown away with how Clive just completely trusted Torgal. He's just like, Torgal, you got this. And he was just like, yeah, I got this. But he was basically looking at us like, I got this. Just tell me to go in. What a hero. You get so much time to do that. No, you don't. Ouch. What? He hit me? Boom. I was trying to do so there's like the special sick, where if you do like an ability and you time the sick correctly, he gets like a super strong sick, and I wanted to hit that in his new form to see how much damage it would do, but I think I missed it.
It's over.
Yep.
For now. But I bet that wasn't the last of them.
We beat him.
Then they won't stop hunting us until Kupka's dead. So you get in there and finish the job, eh?
Go on. If they come again, we'll hold them back.
All right. But be careful.
You guys aren't gonna help? But he's Titan. I can't pet him, but I can talk to him. Woof.
Don't worry about us. Go.
I'm not worried about you, I'm worried about me. Any goods? Doesn't look like it. Bark.
I promise you, Sid. He'll die by my hand.
I'm sure this isn't a trap. How's it going, Ryan? Good to see ya.